Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL is on the air, 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty and Ron Slade
What's
broadcasting
happening?
live in Spring Hill at Buffalo Wild Wings. Don Davenport is not here, which if you've listened to 3HL without Don, and me and Slade just kind of have free reign,
Yes.
there's no telling what's going to happen. There's no telling what we're going to say. And then there's a Miller Lite Wash Away Toast that's going to happen at 4:45, so all hell's going to break loose.
Yes, indeed.
What's up, Slade dog?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back, man.
Hey, glad to be back.
Yeah, man, I missed you, dog. I talked about that on the morning show, man. I miss my people, man.
I missed y'all, too. You know what else I missed?
What's up?
Hearing your intro.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Hey, I'm in the building. 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 That's right. I'm in the building.
You are in the building. That building,
definitely
again, is
do.
in Spring Hill. If you're out this way, we'd love to see you. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. Where is Eki Bop?
Eggy Bob, where are you located
Where is
now?
CJ?
He is right at the door.
Okay.
The moment you walk into the front door at B-Dubs, you will see him to your left.
Eggy
So
Bob came through to the run, Bob.
I'm trusting Slay out of the combination of Hunk and CJ, better known as Eki Bop,
That's right.
because of the way he walks. It's like he's got music in his head.
This is Bop Salon.
That between the two of you, you guys know what we're giving away today.
Absolutely. I absolutely do.
Look at Hunk.
Right
Hunk's
on
like,
top of the
I ain't
road.
giving him the mic.
Oh, no. Mainly because he was supposed to be at the door.
Yeah.
And I looked to my right, and he's right here.
He's like a ninja. He's dressed like a ninja today, too.
It's like, you're like the, the guy in Mr. Deeds.
No, he's just a ninja. Look at him. He's in all black.
No, he's LL Cool J in toys.
This outfit is brought to you by Half Off Adidas.
Okay.
Half off it, dude. What are you, Run DMC guy now?
Yeah.
My Adidas. All right, what we got to give away today?
All right,
when the good people come out to Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill.
What would they get?
They have a pair of tickets. We have one pair of tickets that we're giving away today to
one?
Cowboys and Titans on Thursday night.
All right, Hunk.
Yeah.
If a Cowboys fan wins these tickets, what do we do?
Take them back. Somebody said beat 'em
Hog
up.
time.
Somebody said beat 'em up. Kelly from Buffalo Wild Wings. If a Cowboys fan wins these tickets, what do we do?
An Eagles fan said beat him up. You know what his answer is.
Look at Eagles fan.
That makes plenty of sense.
love
I'm with
this.
you. Yeah. Dallas. Yeah.
Titans and Eagles fans unite. Boy, there's going to be some cash. So you've got one pair of tickets, an opportunity to win today in the 5 o'clock hour?
Yeah,
right at the end of the show?
At the end of the show, 5 o'clock hour. So you have all the way up until about 5:50 to get here to sign up for them. And if you can't get here, we're giving away one pair on the air at 5:20 for anybody that cannot get here.
Oh,
We'll be doing
hey.
that on the line as
See,
well.
look at him. He's
Making it happen.
You're not telling the entire truth until
Well,
the very end.
I did because
There's two pair of tickets.
there are two total, but only one are here in-house.
Okay.
Listen to you.
Yes.
All right. All right.
here.
So we'll reward the people that don't come, and we'll reward the people that do come.
Absolutely.
All right.
And people
Are we
that do
clear?
come reward even more.
Because they get a free Miller Lite at 4:45 if you're here.
And it may be less people than all the millions of people listening trying to call in at the same time.
I mean, millions of people.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Like I said that, I meant that.
Dude, I've been all over the country, and I've run into nothing but 3HL fans everywhere.
That's what I'm talking
You've
about.
been all
y'all.
over the country 24 hours.
That's, yes. Yes, yeah.
Not just in your
Hey, man.
lifetime, in
Hey,
24
man.
hours.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay, number one, come here by 6 o'clock, or I guess by 5:45. Get your name in the box with CJ, and you'll have a chance to win Titans Cowboys tickets. We'll talk a lot about that. Get a couple questions for you today to kind of think about Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs Thursday. Also, I got some thoughts on that. Also, I know you do too.
Yep.
Do you rest everybody Thursday? This game does not matter. Now, to the guy out there that says, look, man, I'm trying to win every game, that's me.
Yeah.
And I know that's you.
Yep.
Like, if you're a competitor and they're keeping score, you're
Yep.
trying to win.
Yep.
I don't care if it's a preseason game or whatever. You're going to give your best and all that.
Very true.
But from an organizational standpoint, I could hold you out of that game, not risk you getting further injured.
And risk you getting more healthy.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go into the last game that matters, the most important game of the season.
Right. So from Dallas's perspective, they're trying to position themselves in the playoffs, right?
Correct. Yep.
So they want this.
Especially after beating Philly.
Right.
on Sunday.
You had to work that in there.
Yeah, just throw that in there.
See, he's got the Kelly Green.
Yeah, he's distracted
stuff going
too.
on,
So I
which
can
is
say anything about him when he's distracted.
Yeah. Ron Jaworski sucked.
Dive, Eagles, dive.
See, you didn't even hear that.
See,
Wilbert Montgomery was awful.
Look,
Oh, he heard that one.
We ran our luck. Our luck ran out on him.
Harold Carmichael is the best wide receiver I've ever seen that was like bigger than 3 people combined.
It's just huge.
No, we're just messing with you, bro. Yeah, that era of Eagles football was awesome. Early 80s.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Oh, so from a Titan perspective, though, do you hold people out and risk going in? They're a 9.5-point underdog anyway.
Yeah.
Risk going in with a 6-game losing streak where you have to win to get the division and get in the playoffs.
And don't leave out Parsons would probably be on Daly's side. I think that's a game within itself.
This is me hitting myself in the head with a mic.
I think that's a game within the game. Right
Did
there.
you send a stat that Micah Parsons has 79 quarterback pressures or something this year?
Mm-hmm. I did.
And you want to put that guy on Daly?
Yep. That is the matchup. I retweeted it. Shout out to West on Broadway. He said he's the one put it out there, and I went and followed him and put it out right behind him and told the people what needed to be said. And it was Michael Parsons versus Dennis Daly. Parsons equals 13 sacks. Daly equals allowed 12 sacks. So
It's where the rubber meets the road. Right there, boy.
Here it is. You looking for a record to be set? It's an opportunity for it to be. Like, I still want the Titans to win, but
Listen, man.
if you're looking for an opportunity.
This is an opportunity for Daly to turn it around.
Now, you walk out of this game without giving up a sack to Michael Parsons, you got a feather in your cap.
I'll be ready to roll in Jacksonville.
Without question.
You know?
Yes. Yep. But if you don't,
And
Lord help us all.
Let's just, Jags fans will agree with me on this one. And I know they're confident because their team's playing well and their quarterback's been awesome and all those things. But wouldn't this be like the Jag thing to do? To have an opportunity on the last day to win the division and go to the playoffs against the hated rival Titans, who have lost 6 in a row, let's say, hypothetically, and lose.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be the most Jag thing to do?
And I believe the Titans fans are holding out hope just for that. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at it as, hey, man, the last time King Henry went down there, well, matter of fact, every time he goes down there, he owns Jacksonville. And now that's what we need to happen this game. This last game of the season, King Henry-like effort, no sleeves, no fumbles, go down there and run rampant all over the Jags.
That's what he typically does.
Exactly. That's what we need.
That's what he typically does, man.
We're dying for it.
He likes going back home.
Yeah. We're dying for that to happen.
Yulee. Yellow Jackets. Isn't that what they are?
I
I think that's right.
maybe so. You would know.
Hunk is our research, our crack research team.
Mm-hmm. He's right on top of that.
He's our research team that is not on crack, though, right?
As far as you know. I was actually researching the Derrick Henry stat that he just gave about how good Derrick Henry does in Jacksonville. So what's the other thing y'all wanted me to look at?
His high school, Yulee Yellow Jackets is what I'm going with.
I actually believe that's accurate, just off the top of my head.
I got connected. I wasn't connected at first. Here we go. Now I'm activated.
Derrick Henry is from Yulee, Florida.
Yeah.
And he graduated in high school from Yulee High School, which is the Hornets.
Oh,
He was
damn.
right. I mean,
I got the wrong.
Yeah.
You had the image in your head.
He got the wrong little flying animal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He close though. You right in the ballpark. Hornets, bees, wasps.
So, do you think the Yellow Jacket,
Yellow Jacket,
the Yellow Jacket community is upset with me, or is the Hornet community upset with me?
I think more so Springfield Yellow Jackets, Springfield High School. Shout out to them. Probably upset with you. And then if we would have gone up to Charlotte, they probably would be a little upset with you, Charlotte Hornets, or maybe New Orleans.
Whichever.
Yeah, maybe because they can split the Hornets.
By the way, so we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I really don't get into the NBA. I know there are a lot of people that don't get into the NBA at all. I know there are a lot of people that don't get into the NBA until the playoffs. Christmas Day is kind of my day to get rolling with that. Is that where you are?
I say it all year long. Basketball does not get my eye. NBA basketball does not get my eyes until Christmas Day.
You're all in on college basketball.
Oh,
I mean, from the jump.
I've been rocking and rolling with them.
But the NBA's Christmas Day. They own Christmas Day.
Yes, and the bets don't start flowing till after the All-Star break.
Listen,
the NBA.
I watched the Celtics against the Bucks, and I saw Jason Tatum go through Giannis. Celtics are. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
that's a team, man.
Yeah, they pretty tough, man. I'm gonna be real. Like it's all starting, even though with them going on a little losing streak, it's all coming together for them. Brooklyn is sneaky good trying to get it together.
Brooklyn's in the house.
Yeah, Brooklyn's in the house. That's right. Yep. But Tatum seemed to be figuring it out.
Yeah, and I love watching. So Grant Williams is going to make a lot of money.
Willie, that's right.
He's going to make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And listeners to 3HL know that one day Grant Williams' dad was in our studio and laid down on the couch in the studio and fell asleep and started snoring. Yeah. And Slay was trying to make a point. Heard Grant Williams' dad snoring and said, into a live microphone, what was that?
Yeah. My man was over there just tired, man.
Pops is out.
Yeah, it was a long nap. He needed a long, short nap right there.
Yeah, so that's where I am with the NBA.
You're right. You're right on point.
But those are two questions that we need to dive into. Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs on Thursday. Mm-hmm. Because I think whoever you think gives you the best chance to win against the Jaguars, you need to play on Thursday.
Yeah.
If it's Josh Dobbs and you want to give him reps, so
we're going to go back and forth on this then.
So the Jacksonville game's not his first series of reps? Mm-hmm. You know, like he has a ramp-up period?
Yep.
Then you do that. If you think Malik is the guy because he knows the offense better, he's been here longer and all those things, then you play him Thursday and you just hope for the best.
Yeah, we don't want to be hoping.
The problem with Malik is we've seen it.
Have we, though?
Okay, that's a question. That's a question.
You know what I'm saying?
But we haven't seen it with Dobbs, which might be an advantage.
Sneaky.
There's a lot of psychology involved in this.
So you do – we can go down a lot of different ways with this.
Or you can just flip a coin. You want to do that?
No, I want to debate it first.
No, I mean, we could.
Oh, yeah, me and you, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Vrabel going to be in the tunnel. Flip the coin. Dobbs, you got it. Let's roll, baby.
And just do it every series.
I would love to see that.
Do it every series.
I'd love to see that.
Just flip a coin every series.
I would love to see that. Just do you have to switch the dot?
Coin, quarterback, roulette.
When they do that, do you get two dots? Two green dots on offense?
No. You do not. In fact, for the Texans and Titans game,
that's why they had to keep running to the sideline.
What would happen is Mills when he was running off and Drexel was running on, Mills would have to stop and tell him to play before he could get into the huddle.
That ain't cool. No, that's not.
You know
cool.
what is cool?
What?
Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. That's where we are until 6 o'clock. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs. And another question: do you rest everybody? 615-737-1045. 3HL, powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Check those guys out, especially this time of year, man. They're busy. SpringHillAC.com. We'll be right back.
Blaine Bishop. And by the way, Vegas gets it wrong all the time. They just
from Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. Having a good time. We've got a pair of Titans Cowboys tickets that we'll give away at the end of the show. All you need to do is come get your name in the box.
Get your name in the box.
You don't have to be here at 5:45. We would love for you to be here.
We sure would.
And we would love for you to
here.
Yeah, love for you to sit in, have some wings, drink a bunch of beer right in front of us.
Some good conversation.
Just taunt us with it.
Yeah.
And we'll have a good time. Eki Bop might have some other things to give away over there at the
Eki
table.
Bop!
I don't know. Did you have a good Christmas?
I did, man. I did have a good Christmas, man. I went on and I went on to use my knees, man. A lot of people will wonder, like, why would you use your knees on Christmas? So I went on and proposed. I see the
Whoa!
Yeah, man. Yep.
Look, man.
Yep.
You want the announcement sounder for like, hey, man, Thursday I'm going to be, with a mic in my hand at the Titans game. Like, you want an announcement for that?
Yeah.
I'm going to think about making an announcement on Friday. Don't give me the announcement sounder.
Yeah.
But you don't get it for that.
Nah, it just hit you with this
My
one.
man
you know,
was
man.
just like, I got on my knees, I proposed. Like, what? Like, what? I mean, I know, but the people listening don't know.
They don't know, man. You know what I mean? It was much well deserved, so I had to make it happen, man. make a real special.
Well deserved.
Make a special woman even more special. Yeah. You know what I
She
mean?
is special.
There you go. Yeah. So
Congratulations,
thank
my
you,
friend.
sir. Thank you.
You kind of texted us in a similar fashion. Like, I couldn't really follow what you said.
Yeah, sometimes there's no need to follow it. Just listen to me. I'm just venting sometimes. Sure. yeah, I mean, hey, you know what I'm
This is
saying?
where Slay goes too far with what he says. No, congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
Ron, Slay, and Chris
Yep.
gonna tie the knot. That's awesome, man.
Tied or not, man. Not tied. Yeah, man.
I didn't even know whether to bring that up on the show or not.
No, it
Did
was
you
cool,
just
yeah.
just throw it out there like it's one of those like supercharged Nerf footballs with the thing on the end of it that you
Yeah.
can throw at 100 miles an hour?
That's what it was. But plus, everybody was saying it in the chat. Shout out to Laura in the chat. She had said it too. She said congratulations. So
Yes, somebody threw it in on the chat. Congratulations to Slay. And we're like, wait, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good you
So
actually said
how was
it
your
here.
Christmas? Oh, it was fine. Got engaged.
That was a good Christmas present. Though. That's a good gift.
Was Santa good to
Yes,
Lil
he
Ron?
was.
To Lil
Yes.
Ron?
Santa came through for him.
Get him some school clothes and everything?
No, he don't want that. LaRon does not want his school clothes wrapped up into presents.
So
and
Santa
shoes.
knows not to bring school clothes to your house.
He followed directions.
Okay, so you guys take care of that stuff.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I even had to open the chute in the chimney so to make sure it's a small chute. I wonder. I made LaRon look up in that chute and see how small that chute is, and it's amazing to see Big Santa get down through there.
Magic, man.
That's what I told him.
Magic.
Yep.
Kind of like the Starman back in the day.
Yeah. Where is the Starman?
I don't know, man.
Sheesh.
Starman is bullet. That's what we used to say. And he'd be like, yeah. If you know, you know. If you're old
Gotta
school
know it.
Nashville, you'll know about the Starman.
Gotta know it.
Anyway,
How was your Christmas, dog?
So we took an unplanned trip.
Around the world.
So if you listen to the show, you might know that our oldest son, Connor, plays football for MTSU. And he is a long snapper, and he had a great season. Got to dress out at all but one of the home games. Red-shirted and looking forward. He did great in school. I mean, just a perfect fit for him, and that's all you can hope for as a parent.
Right.
So MTSU gets the bowl bid. They go to the Hawaii Bowl. So immediately I started thinking, well, and my wife, Kelly, we're like, well, Connor needs a chaperone, so might as well just all go. So unplanned trip to Hawaii. It was awesome, of course.
Yes, without question.
For those
Should
that have
be.
been, you know,
Yes,
if you haven't been, I cannot oversell it enough
No, you cannot.
to disappoint you. It is
This is
phenomenal.
correct. Yep.
So we did all that. And so the bowl game was on Christmas Eve. And San Diego State, man, their defense was like fifth, I guess, in FBS.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, they were flying around on defense, and they had like 7 dudes up on the line of scrimmage. You didn't know who was coming, all these things.
Yeah, it was real.
And Chase Cunningham, the quarterback, I mean, he was trying to get the ball out quickly. Got sacked, I think, 6 times first half. They're down
Goodness.
14-0.
It's a dogfight on the road.
And so
Neutral site on the road.
there's a kid on MTSU's defense named Jordan Ferguson.
You talked about him last week when you came on.
Number 9.
Mhm.
He plays defensive end. He needed 1 sack to tie the school record. So Jordan Ferguson ends up. This is the kind of I talked to him after the game about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, congrats on the game, and I'll tell you what he did. I mean, he's a bowl MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But the offensive line was struggling. They'd given up a bunch of sacks. There was one series where they gave up 3 sacks in a row after a turnover in positive yardage where they were already in field goal range.
Killing us.
And so they come and they sit on their little seats, and Coach Polley comes over there. Jordan Ferguson comes over there and pats each one of them on the shoulder pad and encourages them.
Yeah.
Offensive side of the football, he should be on the field because the defense is out there. And so then he goes running out there. So Jordan Ferguson ends up on offense on a play, and Chase Cunningham hits him in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
He caught a touchdown?
He caught a touchdown pass.
Wow.
So then he had a quarterback hit, and the quarterback for San Diego State threw an interception, which set up more points. And then he got an interception where he had dropped in coverage and he was falling down backwards and caught the ball. I mean, just he took over that game.
Plays.
He took over that game. And I'm so looking forward to seeing what he does in life, and just phenomenal guy. So MTSU comes from 14-0 down. They figure out a way to do it. We go down on the field.
Yep.
I run into Coach Stock, give him a hug, look at him, and he's emotional. And it's so easy for fans just to go after everybody all the time. And they know that, and they get paid the big bucks and all this stuff. And, they understand that.
Expectations.
But if you ever wonder, like, how much they have invested, especially on the college level, in these kids, it's unreal. So he was getting emotional about it. I was like, man, I just, like, I don't know the game, but y'all are down 14-0. It looked like you had to scrap the game plan. And just, I was like, these kids just figured out a way to get it done. He goes, that's exactly what happened.
That's real.
And so we had a great time. So then we fly out the next day. We fly into Phoenix. We have like 20 minutes in between flights. So we're like, we got 2 other kids, 12-year-old, 15-year-old who turns 16 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Will Doherty.
Will the thrill.
He'll be 16 tomorrow. And so we're trying to get them hustled through. And so we land in Concourse C in Phoenix. And this is not a small airport, Phoenix. And we have to go to Concourse D. So we got 20 minutes. So we get there. And as we walk up, I hear the announcement, here's the good news. We have found 2 pilots. And everybody started cheering. And I'm like, holy crap, was that a thing?
Yeah.
Like at this point, we didn't know what was going on in this country in terms of like flights not leaving.
Right.
So they go, here's the bad news. We're looking for flight attendants. I'm like, well, shit. I'll serve.
But they looking at them. They're looking for them
drinks
at the airport. They're looking for flight attendants and pilots
well,
at the airport.
I think the call went out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they're not just randomly walking around at the airport. I hope not. Like they should be doing
shoot, I mean, like, so I'm thinking.
I would have did it.
I'm thinking, shoot, I'll serve drinks. You know, but
you can push the car.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna fly. So we ended up 1 flight attendant short.
Right.
From taking off.
Right.
So they're like, go down to ticketing. I'm like, there's going to be 10,000 people down there.
Yeah.
'Cause I've already heard these same screams going on in the airport.
Yeah.
So we go down there. There's literally like 10,000 people in line trying to get rebooked. So I'm like, I'm looking at Southwest, and they were great through the process.
Right.
Like, they're doing the best they can, as far as I know.
Right.
And so I'm looking like next Southwest flight to Nashville out of Phoenix was this. Keep in mind, this was yesterday.
Yeah.
Would be Thursday. So my wife's like, while everybody is standing around here waiting for somebody to tell them what to do, let's go rent a car.
Yeah.
So we rented a car. Booked a hotel because it was like 9 o'clock at night by then. We're not leaving at that point. So we left Phoenix yesterday at 4 a.m. and my wife drove the entire way.
Kelly just savage.
Almost 24 hours of drive time.
Yeah.
And I did like an hour and a half.
You can't get.
Because she got tired the first night because like she had been driving from 4:30 in the morning until like midnight.
Yeesh.
And we're trying to get to Little Rock, Arkansas from Phoenix. So I did like the last hour and a half.
Good job, yo. Way to bring it home, baby.
Yeah. But I'm talking to Slay during this whole thing because Slay's driven trucks.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, 16 hours will change you.
Man, I'm telling you, it's different. It is different, boy. Sheesh.
But Kelly like works as a real estate agent. She drives every day, all day anyway. And she was like, she's the kind of person that's like, I'm just going to put my head down and get this done.
He's in the zone. She went in the zone. Yep.
And so we drove from Phoenix through all these, like we had elk, like watch out for elk signs. We had like watch out for wild horses signs.
Yeah.
So I started doing this thing on Twitter called #Doherty's Across America, just kind of updating people in these small towns that we ran into. I forget the name of the town. It's on my Twitter feed. They say they're the most patriotic small town in America.
Man, I saw that.
I'm like, okay,
fine.
that's pretty good. Then we ran across another town. They were like, they've had the longest running rodeo in the history of this country. 1884 was the first rodeo. They've had it every year since
We won't miss a
1884.
year.
Again, you go on my Twitter feed and see all this at Brent Doherty. So then we end up through where we go, Albuquerque, and so we had all the Breaking Bad tweets. We end up so I'll get to the next part of that anyway. We went through like the setting of two great shows. Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Went through there. Where else did we go? Slay. I can't even remember.
Y'all, you should have turned right.
Amarillo. We ate at Amarillo.
Should have went to Vegas.
There was an opportunity. I saw Las Vegas right, and I was like, should we do it?
I thought you should.
And everybody on my Twitter feed was like, heck yeah, you should. We did.
Oh, man, I didn't even see this part.
What part?
You joined the Sunday Night Football.
Oh, yeah.
caravan
We
in
passed the
Texas.
Sunday Night Football trailer. So, yeah, we were right there with
what was wrong?
He was hanging out with Chris Collinsworth.
all those guys, man.
Hey, look at my guy.
Yeah, so Amarillo, we ate there. Oklahoma City.
missed all these?
We end up in Little Rock. We passed Ozark. That's the other thing. So we went from Breaking Bad to Ozark. And so we stopped at Little Rock. Literally, y'all, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. We woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and got ready, got the kids ready, and hit it.
Gallup, New Mexico, the most patriotic.
Gallup, New Mexico, and
See-
Payson, Arizona is where the rodeo is.
Payson, Arizona. So Gallup, New Mexico, I was complaining to my wife. She didn't really want to hear about it, but I complained about weird things. I'm like, couldn't they been a little more creative in what they named that town?
Gallup.
Like, hey, man, what should we name this town? I don't know. That horse is galloping over there.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
Gallup, good
Real
job.
simple. Keep
There
it
you go.
simple, man.
200 years later,
What makes them the most patriotic, though?
I don't. It's a sign. The sign said it.
Oh, wow. So we can just I'm going to start putting signs in my neighborhood. this
Put a sign in your favorite house in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
In your neighbor's house, even if it's not yours.
Yeah, it's just
like it's
the sign right.
Ed down the block.
The hungriest house in the neighborhood.
Slay.
Yeah, right here.
Gallup, New Mexico was named after David Gallup, a paymaster for the Atlantic and Pacific Railroad.
Paymaster.
So what?
Oh, that's the guy that would get robbed. You
Yeah.
don't like the guy.
That's patriotic? It's like, is this what we do? Okay, all right. We get into the gist of things
The
now.
paymaster is the guy on the train, right? That would get
Yep,
robbed
so is.
by all those dudes, by the
Oh, wow.
gunslingers.
David Gallup, you just giving it up for your country. That's real.
I wonder how that guy went down.
Oh, I know.
David was 31 years old. He left a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah. He probably got tired of it, man. Y'all
He
ain't
didn't-
taking his money no more.
But he didn't give up the bag.
Yeah, he kept the bag, told him to go.
All right. That's enough about that. We got back today. So thank you guys
Yes,
for following
indeed.
along on Twitter. We had a lot of people interacting there, and I appreciate that. Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs, who do you start right now? Before we dive into why or anything like that, who do you start Thursday against the Cowboys? Again, game doesn't matter.
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis.
Yep.
Why?
Reason being, you are not going to have another opportunity after the Jacksonville Jaguars game to have, because hopefully if you beat the Jaguars, Ryan Tannehill is coming back for the playoffs. But Malik Willis, this will be his last time having live bullets flying at him in a game setting with 11 on 11 out there.
He could be the paymaster, though.
If he is good, we need to know that before we go into offseason, before we invest in anything else. Because, look, I've been on the 2-year plan anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's been pushed ahead. You got to give this man an opportunity to get out there and sling the ball. If he gets an opportunity to get out there and sling the ball, then I can go back and be like, hey, man, Tannehill, matter of fact, try your best. But if you ain't healthy, dog, shut it down. We need you for next year.
Here's the thing. I go Joshua Dobbs because I don't feel like Malik Willis gives you a very good chance to win in Jacksonville, and I don't know that about Dobbs. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but I don't know. So
Who's the better man right now? That's different.
At the very least, now, wouldn't it be a great scenario to see both of them?
That means one of them stink. If we see both of them.
No, I mean you go in with the plan. Like I'm
Oh,
going to
we
play
go-
both of these guys.
Yeah.
Like in college. Like
I don't think you
you
put,
go back to Spurrier with Jesse Palmer and Doug
Yeah.
Johnson
You
and
want that
switch
offensive
them out
line,
at every play.
See, that'll be this offensive line. I don't think they need different cadences and people who they blocking for.
Yeah.
I do think who gives you the best opportunity, the best chance to win? I think Josh Dobbs.
I'm not saying Josh Dobbs plays on Thursday, but I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
I would rather him get another week to understand the playbook and go into the Jacksonville game. If Malik don't show anything,
with Jacksonville not knowing what to expect,
and then I think it's a show then. I think it's a show then. But I do also want to get opportunity to see Malik out there throwing the ball for real and playing. I don't care if you throw picks. It's okay. Let the man throw.
Play without fear.
Especially in the Dallas game. Like, go out there and launch it, man. Give Traylon Burks and Chig more than 5 targets, man. Like, come on, dog. We don't even stand a chance. If that's the case, like, you cannot do that, man. You can't put him out there and pigeonhole him. And then some people are saying maybe he's scared to throw. How?
I know that was one issue with Marcus Mariota, and I know everybody loves Marcus, and I do too, but I know that was one issue with him. Like, let it rip. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear overcome you. Fear is a liar. Don't let fear dictate what happens out here. Let it rip.
Yep.
That's why some coaches will tell you, if you ask them, like, they don't get overly concerned about the interceptions necessarily within reason.
Yeah.
Because that means that their quarterback is trying to push the ball down the field.
Right.
And remember, Brian Kelly with LSU was talking about that with his offense, saying, you know, we need to figure out a way to push the ball down the field more. We got to play more loose.
Yeah.
We're not throwing to high school open. We're throwing to college open. In the NFL, you're throwing to NFL open.
Right.
And it's a different thing. Now, how great of a storyline would that be if Malik Willis played against the Cowboys and then you made a decision to go a different direction with the long week? And then Josh Dobbs comes in and leads Tennessee to victory and the division title and the playoffs. How amazing would that story be?
See, that's what I think it goes. I think the experience from Josh Dobbs, that's going to pay dividends going out there and playing and being able to throw the ball. Malik, man, still got to learn. That's why I'm saying if you want to go out there and you want to have the best chance at winning, you play Dobbs. What do I want to see? I want to see Malik Willis be able to let it rip and be able to know what we got going into the offseason. So if we got to, hey, man, scrap this and figure out what the next quarterback situation is going to be, let's find out early, man.
Yes. Looking forward to talking about that little topic today. Also, do you rest everybody on Thursday? Jim Wyatt's coming up next. We'll talk with him from TennesseeTitans.com.
Sounds good.
Brent Doherty, Ron Slay. No telling what's going to happen on this show. Plus, I'll go ahead and tell you, I've had 5 combined hours of sleep the last 2 days.
Uh-oh, my boy just rolling.
So I apologize for everything on the front end. We'll be right back to Spring Hill, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where we are. 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. We'll be right back. 4-5 the zone. Brett Doherty, Ross Slay with you. Spring Hill, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where we are. 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. AC. Let's see. At Brett Doherty on Twitter. Kylie Walker from Fox 17 sent me a tweet. Hi, I work with Fox in Nashville. I was wondering if you'd be willing to speak with me for 5 minutes via Zoom about your experience with Southwest.
Okay. She must have heard your story. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. I'd rather not.
Why you don't want to? You want to
tweeted her. With all due respect, thanks for thinking of me. I'd rather not.
I mean, appreciate it.
Jim Wyatt is on with us now at J Wyatt Sports. Jimmy, what's up? How are you?
Not too much. Hope you guys are doing well. And Brent, I'm glad you made it back across the country for this show.
Yeah, thanks to Kelly who drove the entire way. I mean, she easily could be. I don't know, man. I was telling her like she should have been in like if they do like a reality cannonball run. Remember that from back in the day? Like, I do. She'd be great, man. Just race across the country on I-40. Kelly Doherty has you. Weird game in that.
Quite a commute in.
Yeah, that's right. Weird game, Jimmy, in that it's a Thursday, right? Like, so short week, but also a game that technically doesn't matter. That's a strange scenario.
Yeah, and I know when the schedule came out, I mean, everybody looked at this game, Cowboys Thursday night, late in the season. It's going to be huge, and it certainly is always fun when the Cowboys come to town, whether you like them or not. Unfortunately, the situation the Titans are in, losing 5 in a row, and now in a game like you said, while it would be nice, and I get this game. I think also when you look at the big picture, realize the most important thing is to have guys healthy and mentally and physically ready to go for the Week 18 game against the Jaguars. And the last thing you want to do is put extra wear and tear on a guy or have a guy suffer an injury. So I am curious just to see how deep, the guys that sit out, how deep that list goes. I've seen the injury reports certainly, but also know that there's some guys that have been playing through injuries and probably a week off would do them some good. So it's going to be interesting on Thursday night, just what the inactive list looks like, and also maybe who gets very limited work.
Jim, we keep seeing coming back and forth after each game, going into the week, asking what is the morale of the team? What's the morale of the team? Got to ask that again, man. With the 5th loss, like at some point, I think you have to get to the edge of that cliff and like, hey, man, we got to figure something out. And I think that's where we are. You agree?
Yeah, I mean, and I think, this team has good leaders. Mike Vrabel talked about it today, just about the guys that are doing such a good job and keeping players in it. But and you can see it on their face, and you can hear it in their voices. I mean, the guys are frustrated, and guys are not used to losing, and they're sick and tired of it. And a lot of these games, especially the last couple of weeks, are the types of games that this team has found a way to win. Really, 3 of the last 5 are the Titans found a way to win early in the season, and now they're not winning. I mean, that will drive you crazy. I think what has to give you hope is what's coming. I mean, no matter how bad things get, and if you can't win on Thursday night, you're going to that last game with a 6-game losing streak. If you win that game, you're the AFC South champs for the 3rd year in a row, and you're hosting a playoff game. And I think that has to keep players up. I've been a part of some seasons where I was, most of them when I was working at the Tennessean, and you just had terrible years, and guys couldn't wait for the year to be over with. You're kind of playing out the string, and kind of a dead man walking type situation. Well, that's not what's going on here. I mean, guys, as bad as it's been, as frustrated guys are, it's like a playoff game coming up next weekend, and I think that's what is keeping guys in it.
Yeah, I think that's something really that can rally the team. Let me ask you this. You've been covering the Titans for a long time, man, and Derrick Henry himself for a long time. Have you ever seen him after a game kind of be dejected the way he is? I mean, of course, being up and answering the questions and, trying to keep a straight face, but have you ever seen him try to have to shoulder a load, kind of feeling like it was his fault with the momentum and having that fumble?
I have seen him do that before. I mean, Derrick is very, accountable and certainly holds himself responsible when things don't go well. I had a feeling when he fumbled that ball and the game kind of turned right there, that he would take that approach, and he did. And it's not all his fault.
Right.
Certainly there were a lot contributed to that loss, but as far as he was concerned, yeah, that's what kind of turned the game. So he did beat himself up. I'm sure he's dying to get back out there and play on Thursday night. I don't know whether that'll happen, but he's going to get at least one more chance this season to make up for that, and he'll certainly be very motivated going back home to do it.
Jim Wyatt with us, TennesseeTitans.com, where you can get the Titans content that you need at J. Wyatt Sports on Twitter. All right, what do you do with Malik Willis, Joshua Dobbs? How do you see that playing out this week?
Well, I mean, certainly there's Malik Willis has had 3 opportunities this year, and he has shown that he, needs to continue to get work to give them a chance to win. Dobbs just got here. He's still learning things, but I do get the sense from listening to Todd Downing and listening to Mike Vrabel that they've been very pleased with his progress. Again, I think you're going to see a lot of guys sit out this game, and just not exactly sure how far that list is going to go. But, I've seen it in my, Twitter mentions, certainly people, and I think a lot of them are VFLers that are wanting to see Josh Dobbs play. And I think certainly that's a decision the coaching staff will have to make. And you're doing it not only for this week, but maybe projecting forward to next week as well with Ryan Tannehill's status very much. You can't feel too optimistic about that right now without seeing them, but you just don't know what's happening behind the scenes there either.
Well, you don't want to see the Titans, from a Titan perspective, lose 5 in a row, maybe even 6 in a row. But it is an opportunity to see the Titans play for the division title on the last day of the season. So next week will be fun no matter what happens on Thursday, and we'll have a lot to talk about when you visit next week.
Will do. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, and a happy New Year, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you, Jim. At J. Wyatt Sports, TennesseeTitans.com. More of your phone calls when we come back. Okay, the 2 questions out there. Do you go Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs against the Cowboys? Do you rest everybody Thursday? 615-737-1045. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com. Check them out online. We'll be right back. 1045 The Zone.
Remote.
3HL 104.5 The Zone on the road. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're doing well. I've got my guy Ron Slay right here.
I'm in the building. What's happening?
Are you in the building?
I am. Smiley, no, I'm in the building. I ain't no right smiling.
Hey, I'm in the building.
Tay Smiley.
Better be ready. I'm in the
Pinto beans for Babs.
car ain't got no rules. Time for the show.
Time for the show.
It is time for the show.
That's right.
Hour number 2 as we're cruising through the Tuesday edition.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting week ahead. Tennessee ranked number 7 in college
Go
basketball,
Vols.
the highest ranked SEC team as we head into conference play.
Mm-hmm.
Vols playing Ole Miss to start the conference season. That is tomorrow night. Thursday, Titans and Cowboys over there at Nissan Stadium. We'll be broadcasting live outside of Nissan Stadium.
That's correct.
And it will be me and you.
That's right.
You and me.
Together.
So happy
Like ebony and
together.
ivory.
Oh,
Yeah, we are ebony and ivory. That's true. And
went wrong song.
Yes.
no, that's actually the one I was thinking of.
Oh, see?
See,
You're
me and
the one
Kirby,
that was all
Kirby
Slay.
was thinking of my song, though. We were
I know,
thinking Ebony
but
and Ivory.
you've done ebony and ivory with me and you before.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it is a
Why would we
classic.
go away from it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
It
true.
works.
So we'll be together 3 until 5 o'clock.
That's right.
And then you'll head over to the party.
Yeah.
Because UNC Wiz got to lead the party.
We got to. VIP Titans tailgate experience will be taking place. We didn't take place against the Texans, but Thursday it will be going down. Climate control, people. 4 floors of greatness. So come on through, man.
4 floors of greatness.
Greatness,
What
man.
floor are you going to be on?
4th, because it's easier.
You're in the
for
penthouse.
Yeah, the greatness trickles down. Feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Make
that's
it
what the
easy.
trickle-down theory is.
There you go. You got it.
It's Slay on the 4th floor.
There you go. You got it, baby. That's it. Gonna be
So
live, man.
you'll be up there. So when you go up there, Buck Rising, and I think Kayla is going to join in too.
Yep.
And we'll continue 3HL and just incorporate other day parts
This is correct, y'all.
from 104.5 The Zone. So that's coming up on Thursday in a game that technically doesn't matter with regard to playoff seeding because win or lose against the Cowboys, the Titans would need to win against the Jaguars to win the division, go to the playoffs.
Right.
So that's what's coming up.
Mhm.
That's what's up. On Friday,
Where are we?
Tennessee Vols, Clemson, Orange Bowl, right here on 104.5 The Zone. We will be broadcasting live at Scoreboard. Hunk doesn't sound very confident. Kirby does sound very
Yeah,
confident.
Kirby know where we're going. Kirby got to know
It's
where we're
because I'm on
be.
vacation that day, so I have
Oh,
no
yeah, see?
idea.
Here's are we going to be like on the stage where like all the people that are really talented in terms of singer songwriting and
The
stuff like that
lights.
usually play? Oh, he thinks we'll be inside.
Nah, Kirby.
I heard
think we may
different,
be-
Kirby.
Yeah, me too.
I
Kirby.
heard that Slay and I get a chance to make it in the country music world.
Yeah.
So every once in a while we'll just sing a new song.
No, I'm gonna sing the same one over. I got 2.
You've got you've got 2.
Tennessee Whiskey and the Thunder Rolls.
Oh, I thought you wrote 2 songs that you're going to unveil for the good people and hopefully sign a record deal.
I will. I'll write one. I ain't gonna write 2. 2, that's a lot of work. And one, I got one. I got one in storage.
Can I be your hype man?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I'll just stand there and do the running man in like a velvet suit.
Yeah, then you gotta do like something side to side. Do the
Is that
running
funny?
man straight ahead, then do something side to side.
He's gonna do the running man to Thunder Rolls and
Yeah.
to
No,
Tennessee
no,
Whiskey.
I'm right.
Slay's going to have an
Okay, is
original.
it going to be as slow as those 2, or is it going to be hyped up?
Listen,
for
man,
If you
I
there-
can do the running man to as slow of a song as you want to put out there.
Yeah. When Taylor Swift was about to drop this album, did anybody ask her, is this going to be slow or fast, Taylor? No, they just want it. That's what they want from Big Slay. They
Yeah,
want
she
slow
also
versus
has
Slay.
plenty of number 1s.
Wait,
I do too.
Are you comparing yourself to T Swizzle?
I'm just telling y'all, man, listen. When greatness sees greatness, we acknowledge it.
Taylor Swift's listening right now. I guarantee you.
Did
She's
you
like,
ask Taylor to
Slay
write a
dog.
song for you? No. Who'd you ask? Okay. You see greatness, you acknowledge it in any form. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't look like Taylor. Maybe you wanted somebody pretty to, you know what I mean, write it for you.
Maybe you don't look like Taylor
You know what I'm
Swift.
saying?
That wasn't a line I thought I would hear today.
Just telling you, man.
Maybe.
Just telling you. Be ready. Be prepared.
She
Y'all
is-
come to Scoreboard, I may have a song written for you.
She is tall like you.
Yeah. She's a little more slender, but hey, she got till March.
Well, yeah, because that's when you bring sexy back.
You better believe it. I'm coming, boy. Woo-wee.
I don't know, man. Usually, like when you get engaged and stuff, like
Man, I'm finna be cold blooded. Man, do you know how? Man, okay. I'm telling you, all summer, nothing but shorts and undershirts. I ain't buying nothing else. Nothing else. Man, I'm telling you that right now. Unless it's form fitting. Spandex. Yeah, that's what you catch me in. Bodysuits. Undershirts, shorts, spandex, bodysuits. That's right. Cat
this is
suits.
exactly the kind of thing Don Davenport's going to hear about that happened on the show because she wasn't here.
Yeah.
Telling you weren't here. Slay's getting into some spandex.
Yeah. Same type outfit Batman had.
Bodies.
Bro, he's in rubber.
Well, what that mean? What that mean? That's what I be in. That's it. Same type outfit.
Okay, now it's going down a totally different road.
Yeah.
Why?
Totally different.
Rubber
Why?
wear.
Yeah, when the rubber meets the road, bro.
Well, it's going to meet the baby oil. That's what it's going to meet. I told you I'm investing in baby oil. Hey, I'm bringing it back, baby. It's going down March. Y'all be ready. Ladies and kids, close your eyes if you're scared. Because I'll be on Zone TV.
No, dudes could keep their eyes open.
Y'all need to see. Y'all need motivation. Y'all need to watch me.
Inspiration.
What caused the
Inspiration, that's right.
cancellation of Zone TV? Slay and rubber.
And baby oil.
And baby oil.
Don't leave that baby oil out.
I mean, you need the baby oil to get in a rubber suit.
Well, slip and slide right in and out.
Oh,
Enjoy
man.
your dinner, everybody.
All right, Malik Willis or Joshua Dobbs on Thursday. Slay Dog went with Malik. I went with Josh Dobbs. Do you rest everybody Thursday, Slay?
No, so
Jeffrey Simmons. Do you rest Jeffrey Simmons?
You can if you're gonna play Malik. Can you? You need as many weapons available if you're gonna play Malik. Yeah.
All right, here's the injury report. Let's do this before you answer that question.
Boy.
The following players did not practice today. Yesterday there were 11. Today there are 7. That tells me hope.
So hold on, say that again.
Yesterday
was
11.
Okay.
Today there are 7.
Okay.
Jeffrey Simmons did not practice. Josh Thompson, defensive back. I know most of y'all hadn't heard of him. Did not practice. Ryan Tannehill did not practice.
Good.
Nicholas Petit-Frere did not practice. Yesterday, nor did he practice today. He's got an ankle injury. Bud Dupree, pectoral, did not practice. Zach Cunningham, elbow, did not practice.
Yeah.
Dylan Cole, ankle, did not practice. Following players are limited today. Aaron Brewer, guard, with a calf. Amani Hooker with a knee. Didn't practice yesterday, limited today. Derrick Henry, hip, limited.
There you go.
Do you rest Derrick Henry?
Personally, yes.
Me too.
Yes. I keep losing this battle with Vrabel, though. Every time I tell him to rest somebody, he run them on out there. He ain't listen to me yet.
He run them on out there.
Yeah, every time.
Can't he just put them in a rubber suit?
No, they can't get out there in that. No, that's,
People just bounce off?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's neat cheap.
It's like a Goodyear tire.
Yeah, you be like, you might go play with the Patriots. They can get away with something like that.
Christian Fulton with a groin, limited today. Did not practice yesterday, but limited today. And Danico Autry, who I think had a great game over the weekend.
Yes, he did, boy.
Limited today. So
God,
that's the
missed
injury report. So do you rest a lot of guys? Just in general terms.
You rest the guys that you know that can go out and make plays if they need rest. Guys like Danico, guys like Big Jeff. Man, there's so many. I don't think offensive line has the ability to rest anyone because they're just patching it along as they go anyway. But you rest a guy like King Henry. Like, imagine those guys 85 or 90% walking into the Jacksonville game. I think that's a whole different opportunity right there. If you can get them guys, Big Jeff, healthy. What game was that? Kansas City, where he hurt his ankle at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Imagine what he was doing before that ankle injury. If you can get him back like that, man, you got something. You got something. So King Henry, another week of man. Hey man, I like it. But then this is where I switch course.
Yeah.
Then I don't play Malik in Jacksonville. I don't care what he do Thursday. If I get people rested and healthy walking into that, Dobbs gives me the best opportunity to win, best chance to win.
Well, and to your point, because like I wouldn't be surprised if Dobbs played on Thursday. I really wouldn't.
I wish he would.
But to your point, though, at that point, if you decide to switch quarterbacks, you've got the long week.
Yeah.
And so you've got extra time.
And my thing with Dobbs is he has more experience of seeing more defenses. Like, he's played longer. It's just that's a factor you cannot put into Malik that he cannot see in these last 3 games that he got to play, in the game that he'll get to play against the Cowboys. Like, they go out there and start mixing up defenses on him. He is, oh, Lord. Like, what am I supposed to do? Throw the ball. Yeah, like, what am I going to do now? Dobbs, at least, he's seen it.
Micah Parsons limited today.
You know why?
With a hand.
You know why? They want him as healthy as he can be Thursday.
Do you rest daily?
Daily already rested. That's my boy too, man. I think.
Got resting tackle face.
Yeah, he's in a resting state.
Yeah. And again, not his fault. He's doing the best he can.
Hey, man, the man's back up.
He ain't putting himself out there.
No, he's doing what he can. You're exactly right, You put that perfect.
Yeah,
He's doing the best he can.
And it's not personal, but the numbers are not good.
No, they're not.
He's allowed 12 sacks, which is a Titans record. And Micah Parsons has 13, right? And 79 quarterback pressures.
It's going to be a long day. Long day. That's crazy when you got to design stuff to go away from that way. Like, a lot of people were saying, I saw in the chat, the offensive line wasn't really the problem. Well, I beg to differ, because if you go look at that first drive of the game, they ran the ball with Derrick Henry to the right side, I think about 2 or 3 yards. Then they came back with a screen to Derrick Henry where it looked like they might as well whispered the play at the line of scrimmage that we run the screen. That's how many players were on it. Then the third one was a pass, and somehow he started to roll out, Malik Willis, and he was on Daly's side. Daly's man got him. So, I mean, offensive line, you expect it to be a problem. See, this is probably what Malik thinking in the huddle. When they called the play in, he called the play and say, Lord help me.
So you think there are certain plays that when he gets the play call, he's like, oh.
Yes.
I might die.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do, man.
615-737-1045, always the number. When we come back, we'll talk some college football with Chris Lowe. Covers college football on a national level for ESPN, ESPN.com. Chris Lowe next on 1045 The Zone. 5, the zone at Spring Hill in the hat. See, this is the kind of song that's rolling around in CJ's head when he's bopping around.
Oh, yeah, real cool mellow bop. Space Jam. We probably floating like one of the Monstars.
I just sent Dawn Davenport a text about some of the things that we talked about in the last segment.
What'd you say?
She literally just wrote, "Oh, S-bomb." She did.
She loves it.
3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com where you can check those guys out. Lord knows we all need them
Yes.
this time of year, especially. Need them all times a year, but
Gotta have
this temperature's fluctuating.
them. Yeah, fluctuating. That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Outside of just being cold as hell. I hope you made it. If you made it through the weekend, man, congratulations, man. Call Spring Hill Heating. Do we got a number? We need a number.
SpringHillAC.com.
They can go to .com. Okay, yeah. Go on to .com, man. Just sit there. Because you're going to need them. I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to need them.
Listen, we were at the Hawaii Bowl when all the hell went down, as you say.
Yeah.
And, I was, sending back some social media stuff from Middle Tennessee, right? Like, GoBlueRaiders.com, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing hits with you guys for them and all this. But that day it went from 57 to 2.
Yeah.
I was like, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm not putting anything on social media. That's the last thing those guys want to see.
What?
It's 81 degrees and sunny here.
See, that's because you're a good dude. Because guess what?
You'd have been just letting it rip.
I would have been posting my toes in the sand, me diving into the water, cannonballing off a slide.
You
anything.
in a bodysuit with the surfboard.
Coming down the wave. That's right.
I've seen the pictures.
See, see. Come on, Yor, man.
You're an athlete, man.
Come on, Yor. Talk to the people, man. The people
I'm
want
just
to hear
telling
it,
you, I
man.
can't wait till you bring sexy back.
That's all. And it's coming.
It's coming. All
It's
right.
at the door.
All these big bowl games, too, coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Lowe from ESPN.com joins us now.
C-Lo.
Lowe, what's up, man? How are you?
Great. It's good to be with you guys. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas.
C-Lo, are you ready to see me in March? When I'm coming through, I'm only investing in shorts, undershirts, spandex, bodysuits, and baby oil. 'Cause I'm bringing sexy back, C-Lo. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
I'm not going to be able to get that picture out of my mind for the rest of the day.
Mission accomplished. That's what I want to be. I want to be ingrained in people's mind. Thank you, C-Lo.
I love it. So we've got some of the bigger power. Like these are younger guys, more reps in the practice sessions, right? Like, is that where we are with these things?
I think we've been there for the last couple of years, actually, Brent. Especially at quarterback and some of the skill positions, guys that are going to opt out because they're going to be, or in their mind, are going to be a early round draft. So quarterbacks, pass rushers, guys that maybe have not played as many snaps are going to get more snaps at those positions. I mean, you look at Tennessee, for instance. You got their two best receivers are going to play. Now, Tillman's a little bit of a tricky one because he didn't play much this year anyway.
Right.
But Hyatt's not there. Hendon's hurt. One of their more productive linebackers, Jeremy Banks, is not going to play. It's not a big surprise. I didn't think he'd be with them in the postseason anyway. And then you look at Clemson. I mean, they're going to play a freshman quarterback who will be having his first career start in clubbing. So, yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. You're going to see players that have promise and players that teams are going to be counting on the next year or two that didn't necessarily play a lot during this season.
What about a guy like Hendon Hooker that can kind of put his stamp on being the guy in 2023, right? With a good performance in the bowl game? Oh, sorry,
you're
Milton,
about
Joe Milton. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, to me, this is sort of his first. I don't want to de-emphasize it and say it's a scrimmage, but really it's his first major scrimmage of the spring. And it's not a scrimmage because you're going to be going against a really good defense in Clemson. But everybody's going to talk about, the storyline is going to be all off season. Is he going to be able to hold off Nico? How good's Nico? How ready is Nico? I mean, I think it's really hard for any true freshman to come in and be the quarterback from day one in the SEC. I don't care how talented you are. And listen, we got to see this guy with, pass rushers coming at him and the speed of the game being much different than he faced in high school. There's just a lot there. So I think for Milton and the team, here's what I would say, Brent. I think even more so for the team. and the guys around him. It's important that he play well in this game, play with confidence, and give them something to sort of hang on to going into the offseason, because so much of your passing game, your chemistry and your timing in the pass game is established in the offseason. You know, when you're throwing 7-on-7s, when you're throwing to your receivers, where guys like the football, getting the ball to them out of their break, that kind of thing. You establish that and really formulate that in the summer. So this is a way for him, for Milton, and the rest of his guys on offense to really go into the offseason with some momentum.
Yeah, and you got that with the Vols, and you look at guys that are looking to play their way into a draft board, if you will. You saw Tyler Barron come out. I guess he was asked the question, are you coming back next year? Saw Byron Young say, I'm going into this game to help my stock. A guy like Tyler Barron looking to use this game to try to figure out what he's going to do. I'm more, and you probably seeing this a lot more, I'm okay coming back or things of that nature. I just wish somebody would be able to say, hey, man, where were you going anyway? Like, you wasn't going. You had to come back. Me.
Well, it is to a lot of people. And, you know, from a business standpoint, if you're going to be a first-round pick, which is why what Bryce Young and Will Anderson are doing is such a anomaly. Because kids that are top 10 picks, top 15 picks, top 20 picks, from a business standpoint, I get it completely why they wouldn't play.
Right.
I mean, if my son were a top 10 pick and he came to me and said, Dad, you know, what should I do? I said, well, you know, you got to make the decision. But if you are looking at your future strictly in a business standpoint, the smart business decision is not to play. Now, I'm an old school guy. You are too, Slay. I grew up in sports. The team was everything that you always did for the team. So I don't like it either. I don't like to see kids not play. I respect it. I respect their decision. Understand. But the thing that gets me is guys that are not anywhere close to being first or second round picks coming out with these announcements and saying, well, I'm going to opt out. I'm going to work out. What are you going to work out for? Are you going to go into the superstars competition? I mean, it's crazy. And that's the thing that gets me is all these guys who think, you know, that they're going to be first, second, or even third round pick, and will have we'll be lucky if they're going to be a free agent.
Absolutely right.
College football playoff coming up. TCU, Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia. How do you see these two games playing out, Chris?
Well, I've said it to you guys. I've said it to a lot of people. I think Georgia got the toughest draw. And they get an Ohio State team that really gets a chance now for redemption. You know, they lose at home badly to their rival, and they get a second life. You get a second chance now to sort of have a memorable season imagine the off season for Ohio State if they don't make the playoff. All anybody's going to talk about is, boy, you got boat raced at home by Michigan. Now you got a chance to sort of undo that and upset the number one team and have a chance to win a national title. I think they're the best. If you ask me, who's the most explosive team offensively, the team that has a chance to put some points up against Georgia, I think they're better equipped to do that than either Michigan or TCU. So I think Georgia got a tough draw. I'm out in Phoenix. In fact, I just got here today, and I just want to rub it in a little bit. It's about 67 and it's sunny out here. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I'm going to have some Mexican food tonight. So I'll rub that in a little bit. But I think TCU is the most fascinating of the teams in the playoff because nobody had them anywhere close to being a playoff team when the season started. Sonny Dykes is a guy that has sort of been a lifer in coaching and has been a good football coach. And then he comes in this year and gets everything and then some out of this TCU team. And then, oh, by the way, Max Duggan, who, again, is really on anybody's radar when the season starts, is is one of these guys that plays this way into being a potential Heisman Trophy winner, and just one game after another finds a way to will TCU to a win. I don't know that they're better or more physical than Michigan, but they just seem to be one of those teams that they've done it over and over again. And I know they lost in their conference championship game to Kansas State, but I think they're a team that just believes that they're going to win no matter what happens, no matter what the situation.
A couple of teams in our area that had really good bowl performances. Middle Tennessee with the win in the Hawaii Bowl 25-23 in a game they trailed 14-0 against a really good San Diego State defense. Chase Cunningham and the guys figure out a way to come back. And then also Western Kentucky, low-key, really big story out there. Reed, the quarterback, 497 yards, 4 touchdowns, entered the transfer portal for a brief second, but decided to come back to Western Kentucky. Kind of fun to follow those two programs, too.
Yeah, and Middle Tennessee State, remember, beat up on Miami during the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not like that, you know, they didn't beat anybody during the year. So they capped the season winning the bowl game. And like you said, Brent, have a nice comeback. And they get one of those sort of validating wins for a group of 5 team. You know, and I know Miami wasn't a great football team and didn't make a bowl game, but when you beat a Miami team as thoroughly as they beat them this year, that's always going to count for something if you're Middle Tennessee State. As far as Western Kentucky and in or out of the portal, going back to what Slade was talking a minute ago, I know we just got to get used to quarterbacks in particular jumping in the portal. As soon as something happens, as soon as somebody maybe plays a game or gets to play the second half, or maybe you see a chance in your last year to go somewhere else and have a chance to maybe play for a national title or improve your stock, you know, 8 out of 10 quarterbacks are going to do that. You know, we've seen now that Hartman at Wake Forest is going to go to Notre Dame. So I like the fact so far that he's going to stay, but you know people are knocking on his door. And the whole concept or notion that there's not tampering going on is laughable, because there is. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how it's reported. And it doesn't have to be head coach X or head coach Y calling, because I don't think that's happening. But you guys know, it's like, come on, man, you played. You got AAU coaches, you got 7-on-7 coaches, you got trainers, you got former high school coaches, you got guys. All these people can make calls for you and say, hey, if my guy gets in the portal, number one, the first question is not what you can do for him as a football player and a student. What kind of NIL deal can you get him? That's the first question I ask. Okay, and then it's like, okay, if he comes, you know, is he going to be guaranteed? Again, I'm talking mostly about quarterbacks here. Is he going to be guaranteed the starting job? And that's, I think it was 45% of the quarterbacks in Power 5, or maybe it was FBS this year, were transfers. You wait 2 years from now, it'll be well over 50%.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah,
So
Austin Reed is the quarterback we're talking about from Western Kentucky. 4,744 yards, which was second in FBS. 40 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. But, yeah, I mean, you're right. And in terms of the transfer portal, and it's funny, like from a football program perspective, don't you have to almost look there first? Like, you're going to cultivate your recruiting still at the high school level, but the portal guys can help you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and that's changed the landscape too, because if you're a really good football player at the high school level now, let's say you're somewhere between for whatever it's worth, I hate to use these terms, between a 3 and a 4-star player, a good football player, but not a guy that Ohio State, Alabama, you know, USC's jumping up and down to get, but a guy that's a good player who's got some options. Now all of a sudden you sort of get squeezed. That kid gets squeezed because everyone's looking for a player out of the portal who's played. And I get it. You want someone who's got experience, who's played on a big stage, who's done it at that level. And I think those type kids in high school, it's going to be harder and harder to get those opportunities. And I think the other thing too, the portal, that I think is it up to 1,900? Did I see that number correctly?
I wouldn't doubt
18
it.
or 1,900 that are in the portal. Now, how many of those guys are not going to find a place to play football next year?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be the tough part.
So there's good part, and we can sit here all day and bash this version of college football. It's not going to change. And we sound like a bunch of old guys sitting around saying, well, in my day, I walked 3 miles in the snow to school. It's not going to change. And the people that are going to continue to prosper are the ones that are going to adapt and adjust and be be versatile and flexible. But I still think they got to tweak it a little bit, because the combination of the portal and NIL has made this a mess. And there's got to be some type of structure to it. And I think what a lot of people, what we're missing, those of us in the media and fans, is a lot of times it's the kids that are getting hurt. The kids like we're talking about who get left behind in the portal, or kids who are promised something in NIL. Hey, we're going to get you this, this, and this. Because I don't believe a lot of these numbers.
Right.
Now, do I believe there's a collective or there's a group or marketing group associated with the school who's telling Ron Slay coming out of Pearl calling, hey, we can get you $1 million and we can get you this deal with a car dealership, and we can get you this deal with this department store. Now, they may tell him that. I mean, it's because it's all based on a lot of this is all based on pledges. What people are pledging, and so that's the other side of this that's not being told. But hey, I'm all for it, and it's long overdue. The kids who come into college football and basketball and are the show. I mean, people don't go to watch. I mean, Nick Saban's done a great job at Alabama. He's a great coach, but they go to watch Bryce Young play.
Right.
They go to watch Will Anderson play. You know, Tennessee fans, they came to watch Hendon Hooker throw to Jalen Hyatt. Those kids, when they earn it, when they step on campus and they become a big name, someone who's contributed and earned value and created value for themselves, they should be able to make every dime they possibly can. You know, but it's the gray area that and I don't blame the kids. I blame the college presidents and chancellors and administration for thinking it wasn't going to get to this point and just kicking that can down the road for much of the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years and just thinking it was going to go away. Well, guess what? It's not going away.
Yep.
Chris Lowe, ESPN.com, at CLowe ESPN every Tuesday on 3HL. Thank you, Chris. Great stuff, man. Look forward to talking with you next week about what happened this weekend.
Appreciate it, CLowe.
Okay, I'm going to go out here and enjoy this weather in Phoenix. You guys have a good time.
Hey, man, I was just stuck in Phoenix. I had to drive home, so careful what you wish for, bro.
All right. I'll see you guys.
See you. At CLowe ESPN on Twitter. All right, when we come back, the Miller Lite Wash Away Toast with Ron Slay.
Hey.
That's coming up. Also, we have completely open phone lines the rest of the way.
I want to hear from the people.
615-737-1045. Couple of questions. How aggressively do you rest Titans starters this weekend? Thursday. And Malik Willis, Josh Dobbs. Which quarterback do you go with? 615-737-1045. Broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. This is 3HL. 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport not here. Ron Slay is, though, and we're broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. Having a good time.
A great time.
We got Titans Cowboys tickets to give away at the end of the show. All you need to do is get here, get your name in the box.
Put your name in the box.
Also, if you're just happen to be listening on the radio, your chance to win coming up in the 520 segment. At some point during that segment. Joe Hunk, are the Little Baby Hunk Titans playing on Wednesday?
They absolutely are.
Who are
and
you
they're going to get a dub.
Slow answer. Okay.
Now, may finish with a better record than the real Titans.
They're fighting right now.
Boy, that would be some embarrassment for the real Titans.
Man, that can't happen.
Trust me, we were all sad. I thought I was going to have a horrible season. Now I'm going, wait a second, there's some life.
Let me ask you this. One of the questions of the day, Malik Willis or Josh Dobbs on Thursday. Who are you going to roll with on Wednesday?
Oh, I am 100% going Malik Willis.
Oh,
I am all Malik Willis. I got my Malik Willis playbook. I'm good to go.
Can he throw on the game?
He can throw 5 to 10 yard passes, which is all that he has time for.
Okay.
Because the left side on Madden may be very realistic, and he doesn't have much time to pass on the game either.
I like it. I like it.
So you're going to be sitting there, like I've got this picture. He's sitting outside like Joe Boo's locker in Major League, and you've got like a Malik Willis bobblehead. You've got some incense going.
Look,
you might have sacrificed a chicken. I don't know.
The Gamer Zone, I'm not going to say people are tuning in, but I'm noticing that Todd Downing is starting to run some of my plays. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Oh.
He is that Traylon Burks end around. I definitely ran that a few times last week, okay?
All right. Well, we're going to go to the phones again. Malik Willis or Josh Dobbs for you on Thursday. Do you rest everybody? 615-737-1045. Before we do that, it is now time. Are you going to do it from right behind the table like this?
That's right. I'm going to be right here, right now.
The Ron Slay Miller Lite Wash Away Toast. This is a segment of Sports Talk Radio that is sweeping the nation. And we're doing it right from a local Buffalo Wild Wings every week.
That's right. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses. All right, if you got water, raise your water. Little fellas, put your waters in there, your drinks in there. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings and Miller Lite, holding us down, showing us some love all year. Second to last one, man. I don't know what we got to change. I don't know if we need to dump this bill on our head and then let them bring another one. Do we need to put this in a funnel, take it back to college and start funneling bills? I can't figure it out. But we do got to get a victory. I hope everybody had a happy holidays. We need a victory. I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday, but I do know we got a week and a half to prepare for the Jags. And we will own them when we go down there, get everybody healthy. We're going to kick some butt and bring us to the playoffs somehow, some way. Tighten up on 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. The Miller Lite Ron Slay Wash Away Toes live from Spring Hill Buffalo Wild Wings, and everyone is downing a beer now. Everyone will belt at the same time. Everyone has tears in their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And a full belly.
Oh, that was good.
And a warm heart. And
so cold when it hits your lips.
And a smile on their face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. And the Vols going to get a victory, too, come Friday. Throw that out there. We got an announcement, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the 4 o'clock announcement that is now stretched into 4:45. That'll now stretch into 5 o'clock. Slay does have a really cool announcement coming up at 5. No, not right now. Not right now.
Premature.
Not right now.
That was for the announcement at 3 o'clock that you just randomly threw on everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, Ron Slay got engaged. Did y'all know that?
Yeah. Shout out to that. Toast.
Ron Slay got engaged.
Drink on 3.
He announced it basically like that at the beginning of the show.
Pretty cool, wasn't it? Everybody got the gist of it.
Like it just went flying past my head. I didn't even know it happened. I had to like turn around.
It was lovely.
He didn't bring clothes.
The iPhone.
Wow, he's technology balling.
Excuse me. Yeah, I wanted to get him
Wait. Was that remnants of the Ron Slay?
Mm-hmm.
Your little laugh today.
He like it.
I missed
My
it.
boy missed it.
I missed it.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
All right, 615-737-1045. California Rob next up on 3HL.
Uh-oh.
Rob, what's up, man?
And I don't know it. I'm just telling you. But Malik is, he's
he's the best quarterback that we got available now because he's been there the longest in Joshua Dobbs. And our coaching staff, I'm a Raider fan, but the Titans coaching staff, they have playbook that is antiquated. I believe Mike Grable played with Woody Hayes. It's like 3 yards in the cloud of dust. I'm 69 years old. I've seen this stuff. I mean, we got to go into the 21st century. You take Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft, but Shanahan making him look like he's an all-pro with an innovative 21st century offense. Only thing I'm saying, it don't matter who quarterback. Todd Downey, Mike Grable and them need to stay out of the bar. That's the only thing I can say. They need to start updating the offense. We're in the 21st century. But I'm going with Malik.
Okay. I like it.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
California Rob, 615-737-1045.
Okay.
Going with Malik.
Should I keep a tally?
I am.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
Look.
So who's in the lead?
Don't
Me.
cheat me. Malik.
Could you put me at the top of that?
Malik, 1-0.
No, put me over to Malik. Like when we're playing spades, it's me and Malik versus you and Josh Dobbs. We're playing spades right now.
I wish we were playing spades right now.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of. Oh, we play
Did y'all
dominoes.
used to play spades on the plane?
Nah, we. Nah.
There was something heavier going on. Where's Davenport?
I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. We was trying to get back home. That's all we were trying to do. We was trying to get back home.
Is it like some Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan stuff?
Hey, man. I was eating Biscoff cookies. I love them cookies. Biscoff cookies.
615-737-1045. You should have kept track of the random things that Slay said today.
Oh, don't worry. They're not hard. They're not easy to forget.
They are
We
so
got him in
good.
rubber suits and baby oil.
Yeah, it's the summer of baby oil. That was one of them.
Yo, no, don't you forget that. No, it's the spring. I'll be like that in the spring. Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting.
I thought you put the work in the spring to get to the baby oil.
No,
summer.
I'm starting January 9th. It's going to take me 10 weeks to lose 40 pounds. 180 awakening. Y'all should hear about it soon. I'm going to document it.
Listen, he's just making announcement after
I'm
announcement.
going to document it, man.
Just throwing them out there.
I'm going to document it. I'm going to have my shirt
Why
off.
January 9th?
I don't know why they picked that day to start.
Oh, I thought you had something big happening on the 8th where you had to just King Henry V that thing.
No, I'm living life all the way to the 9th, though.
Livin.
Yeah. A little accent mark. I'm living it up, baby.
Living it up at Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. All right, 1-0 Malik. 615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. That's right. We'll be right back. Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. This is 3HL. 3HL 1045 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Brent Doherty with you, broadcasting live in Spring Hill at Buffalo Wild Wings. Ron Slay
I'm in the
is
building.
here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Ooh. Game time.
From Nashville, Tennessee at 6 foot.
That's game time. The Eagles have left the building.
Ron Slay.
Okay.
He said they'll be back.
I'll be back.
They got to wreck the Cowboys.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Smiley.
Ron Slay. During the break, Lil Easton came up to us.
Yeah, my man.
He's got jokes.
Yeah, and actually 4 jokes.
I was hoping that Easton would tell the pizza joke into the microphone, but I don't know that he will.
Easton, you want to tell the mic? You want to tell the people the joke? Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, come here, Easton. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy.
We need the pizza
Yeah,
joke.
look, boy, he got out that chest so quick.
So Easton's got 4 jokes.
Look at my book. Man, matter of fact, Easton, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get you some room.
Hold
He said,
on.
screw
Wait a
you,
minute.
Joe. I'm going to go straight to Slay on this one.
I look back. Easton already up there. Just athleticism oozing out of you, Easton. Okay. You got him, y'all?
Yep. Easton, we want to hear the pizza joke. Can you do the pizza joke for us?
Yes.
Okay, what you got?
You want to hear a pizza joke?
Yeah.
Never mind, it's too cheesy.
Oh!
The people may want one more, Easton. You got one more for them?
Did y'all like the pizza joke? Yeah.
Look at that, boy. Ooh, see what I'm saying?
3HL, Brett Doherty, Ron Slay, and Easton.
Hey, breaking stars, man. This right here better than, what was the one with the my old man, Ed McMahon? What was the
Johnny Carson show?
No. What was the show with Ed McMahon on Sundays? Y'all remember the show? You get 4 stars or you get 3 stars. It's real old.
Oh.
Star Search.
Star Search. Boom. This beating Star Search.
Star Search.
Yeah, this is 3HL Search.
Out of all those competition shows, you
Like
go
that.
Star Search, the
Yeah.
oldest one out there?
How many stars? 3 stars. Okay, here we go, Easton. You ready for the next joke? Okay, here we go.
What joke do I tell him?
Which one do you think is the best?
You got to go grab one in your pocket. Grab one of the good jokes out your pocket.
All right, you choose. Dealer's
Okay.
choice, like on Slay's plane when he was at Tennessee.
Take your time. Easton, let me tell you something. Now, see, I've been through this as a little kid. Like when this mic get up here, you start thinking. What
Wait.
you can't do is don't think.
Yeah.
Don't think. Just talk.
That's what we do every day. We
Yeah,
don't think.
Listen, when I get in here, I drive my car out there. I put my brain in the glove compartment, and I just walk on in here. And just
Along
start
with the
talking.
barbecue sauce.
With sauce, Italian dressing, ketchup, all kind of sauces.
Easton, how old are you?
6.
He's 6 years old.
Hey, see? There you
All
go.
right, which joke would you like to tell?
The ocean one.
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Easton making his debut. Joke number 2, the ocean.
How do you say hi to the ocean?
Anybody know? How do you say hi to the ocean? They ain't got a clue.
They don't have a clue.
You wave.
What? Get out of here. Get on out of here, boy. Get on out of here, boy. Get out of here. Thank you, Easton.
And he's supporting his guy, Ryan Tannehill.
Yes,
the
he
Tannehill
is, man.
1-7 jersey.
Woo!
Will's
Now give
hit-
Easton a round of applause.
Will Ryan
Hey,
Tannehill
hey,
be back for the playoffs if they get to the playoffs?
Will he? I'm saying yes.
How-
Do you want him back?
Yeah.
Okay,
Have you seen Malik Willis play?
Yes. Even more reason he need to be out there.
Sorry, Malik. It's
Are
not
you
your
good?
time. It's not your time.
Listen, man. When we breaking this down, man, that's why they got contests, a good guy contest. If we want to have the best guy, the greatest guy, we would have kept Logan Woodside. We need a guy that can go out there and play and get wins, man. So don't take this personally. We tell you what we see. All we got to do is judge what we see. If you a Nathaniel out there, then you a Nathaniel. Look, we saw another one last night. He went out there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I watched Nathaniel Wilson in Denver
I'm trying to
over
tell
the
you.
weekend.
I'm trying to
And
tell you.
he got Nathaniel, the coach, fired.
See, that's what people going to have to understand, man. I will like to, this is an announcement. I got an announcement.
And he does have a real announcement that's coming up this segment also. That's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one cool too.
Okay.
At the end of the season,
I'm not trying to apply this as a fake announcement.
Oh yeah, that's what it felt like right there. You
kind of did, didn't it?
discounting my announcement.
Yeah, I just totally discounted your
But
announcement.
at the end of the year, man, we're coming up with the Nathaniel Awards, and we're going to be taking votes. We're going to put out polls to see who was the Nathaniel of the year, who's the Nathaniel coach of the year. We have Nathaniel coordinators. We're going to put that out there, and we're going to have like a 3-team. It's got to be 3 people on the first team. We may have a second team. Got to see how many submissions we have.
Yeah.
But a Nathaniel, which is Nathan, which is nothing. A person that went out and performed like nothing. So, for example, Matt Nathaniel Ryan, he was a Nathaniel because he was nothing. Like you could just depend on him to be nothing during the game.
Well, Nick Foles wasn't much better.
Because he's involved in the Nathaniel-isms. There's then a Nathaniel bubble up there.
So, like, the Nathaniel-ism can permeate through the entire franchise.
It's like a gremlin. If you bring a Nathaniel and you get a Nathaniel wet, you remember the Gremlins, how they back start bubbling up?
Yeah.
Nathaniels just start popping out. So that's what they got up there in Indianapolis, and they can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Denver's trying to rid their situation, so they got rid of Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah. Which
Come on,
is
man.
really his name.
This like, listen, look, Ethan can make this understood. Like, like this is elementary. This is elementary what I'm trying to give you.
Malik Willis or Josh Dobbs? We're keeping score.
Yes.
Slay's going Malik Willis. I'm going Josh Dobbs on Thursday. 615-737-1045. At 3HL1045 as we broadcast live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. Come by and get your name in the box for your chance to win Titans Cowboys tickets. And we got more people, Slay Dog, that want to talk.
Some more people?
Bryce in Clarksville next up on 3HL. Bryce, what's up?
What's up, Bryce?
How's it going, guys?
Hey, how you doing,
man.
bro?
Man, I just wanted to comment on something Slay said earlier about Dobbs seeing more defenses than Malik. Dobbs has only played 5 games in his career. He hasn't started a single game, and he only has 17 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Malik will be a lot better if you gave him a little bit more time in the pocket, a little bit more time to develop. Josh Dobbs isn't somebody we used a third-round pick on to potentially develop into our next franchise quarterback. So I'll hang up, listen to what you guys got to say. I appreciate the show. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Malik Willis in 8 games played, 31 of 61. That's 50.8% completion percentage, 276 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions, sacked 10 times, and 71 dropbacks. Quarterback rating 42.8, QBR 12.1. Josh Dobbs 10 of 17 in his career, 58.8%, 45 yards passing, no touchdowns, 1 interception, has not been sacked, 39.1 quarterback rating, and his QBR is somewhere around 50. Not attractive options necessarily.
No.
But the point of Thursday is, who do you think gives your team the best chance to win in that Jacksonville game? Right?
Yep.
Because that's who you want to give the reps to in this game, I would think.
Yes.
Unless somebody plays awful and then you just start the other guy in the next one.
But see, that's not even why I want to see him in the game. I want to see him in the game to see exactly what he can really do. Like, open up the playbook for him and let him throw the ball. I don't care. Like, we're not going to get more time for him in the pocket. It's been about 2 or 3 healthy guys all year, and one of them is Dennis Daly. Like, he's going to be out there. So you're not going to get more time with Dennis Daly out there. It's just
do you think
what it
Dennis
is.
Daly has held up better than everybody else because he's seen less contact?
Most definitely. It's a whiff. Whiff on everything.
That came out bad. I didn't mean that like. I mean, it drew laughter in the building.
It came out like it was supposed to come out.
Guess what? You still made more contact than what he did with some of those Texans defenders on Saturday.
It's a matador, man. There's ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, that's what he brings to the table.
Like, the Matador's not trying to get hit either.
Come on now. Make it real simple. But I just think, man, Malik is what you need to see getting ready to go into the offseason. If you can get a free game, which this is on Thursday,
my
game.
My only concern with that is, like, at this point, I'm not even looking down the road, man. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in the tournament.
But the game to get in is Jacksonville.
But I know, but the question is, have you seen enough from Malik to think that, man, that guy's not going to give me a chance to win in Jacksonville? Let's see what Dobbs has. Because it could benefit Dobbs in that they've all seen Malik. They haven't seen Dobbs in this system. So maybe that actually benefits him. I don't know. I think he could get some run Thursday. I don't know. I think it's up in the air.
Why did I feel like I've seen more of Dobbs in the pros?
Well, 2 years compared to one, and 2 preseasons compared to one, and
Okay.
and he had a couple of really good preseasons.
Yeah.
performances,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I guess.
I
I felt the same way.
when he was with the Steelers, he came in and relieved Ben a couple of times, man, and led them on drives down the field.
Had a deep ball throw on the
Yeah,
third and
like-
long once, I think, just short of the goal line.
Yeah, stuff like that, being able to connect coming in off the bench. I ain't seen Malik connect yet.
Right.
On in it.
Wait, now you're arguing against yourself.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. No, but that's because you said for this game.
Yeah.
For the Jacksonville game,
You're going a different direction.
totally. I need to give Dobbs more time to figure out the playbook.
Okay.
And more reps. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to get in there and try to get reps against Michael Parsons coming off the edge.
Against who?
Michael Parsons coming off the edge.
Against who?
What was my name for him?
Just put a jersey out. It'll plot better.
Turnstile Daily. That's the name.
615.
That's not his name. That's not his name, y'all. Dennis Daly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we got some awards coming out at the end of the year.
God love him. He's doing the best he can.
We got awards coming out at the end of the year. Don't be on that list. That's all I can say.
You don't want to be on the Nathaniel
You don't
list.
want to be on the Nathaniel list.
Look,
You don't
he
want-
keeps this up. He'll be the trophy at the very top. He'll be the little model for
No,
the
that's no. The thing that's sitting at the top of the trophy is Oscar,
Oh, Oscar.
the Grouch.
I thought it would be like a baby, like in a king cake.
No, wasn't Oscar in the trash can?
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll be poking his eyes out of the trash can.
Also, how did Oscar move around in the trash can? Like, move the trash. Like, how did he walk down the street?
Man, it's bottomless. It's like a mimosa. It's like going to Cracker Barrel the other day. They had bottomless mimosas going on. Man, you can go in there. Man, that's a bottomless trash can of Nathaniel's in there. Man, there's so many people fit in there. Ain't no bottom in
I was
there.
just going to say the trash man moved him. That's all I was
No,
gonna
ain't no
say.
bottom in there. It's move all around in there. Plenty of trash.
He just compared Oscar the Grouch to bottomless mimosas at Cracker Barrel.
Hey, that's what it's like. Bottomless trash.
615-737-1045. Malik leading 2-0 now? Is that where we are?
Did he say Malik or Dobbs? He said Malik.
Yes.
2-0. I'm up.
615-737-1045.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Malik.
Phone lines open, 3HL. Malik Willis or Josh Dobbs coming up on Thursday. Which way do you go? More 3HL next on 1045 The Zone. 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Buffalo Wild Wings in Spring Hill. We have tickets to give away this segment through the phone lines, right? Huh?
That is correct. It's going to be caller number 5. Now, our phone lines are lit up right now, so we don't have any room, but we will have, here in just a little bit, we will have enough room to go for caller number 5, where you can call in and get, if you so happen are not able to get here to Spring Hill to sign up for tickets here at the B-Dubs.
There you go. All right, multiple chances to win before we get out of here. One here for the people here.
Better try to get here. Try to make it happen.
Try to make it happen, Captain. Man, look how dark it is outside, man.
Where do you see outside?
I did during the break.
Oh, I'm like, what? Like, how do you see that out there?
Big Your Eyes says dark AF, dark at 5.
There's always light in here with the people.
Oh, it is. The Miller Lite Wash Away Toast was a success.
Yes, indeed. Even got some jokes thrown in there. Had a sidekick with me today.
Yep.
For the toast.
It's definitely true. All right, Malik Willis and Josh Dobbs.
That's right.
Yeah, Easton, 6 years old. He has jokes.
I'm up 2-0 too. Me and Malik running the show.
You and Malik gonna get run out of the building.
Yeah, that's more than likely.
Seriously, like percentage-wise, Cowboys fans in that building on Thursday.
I would say
it's gonna look and sound worse than it really is.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and say that.
Yeah. So I'd say 40.
40% Cowboys fans?
60-40.
I was thinking 45.
Like 45?
Yeah.
So like the Bills, when the Bills came in here?
Yeah, Bills came in there deep.
And got beat?
Yep. This San Fran came in here a little deep on the sneak.
Did they?
Yep, last year they were a little deep. Kansas City was deep.
I mean,
they travel.
That's the cost of doing business when you live in the best city in America.
Without question.
Everybody wants to come here.
It doesn't help that the Stars are playing at Bridgestone tonight, so you can make it like a weekend New Year's Eve trip out of this.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
615-737-1045 if you want in at 3HL 1045. All right, we're going to give away a pair of tickets on the phones in just a couple of minutes. Let's go through some of these phone calls, though. You want to, Slay Dog?
I would love to, Earl.
And we're asking the question, Dobbs or Malik Willis on Thursday. Bubba and Dixon next up on 3HL.
My guy.
Bubba, what's up?
Hi, guys. Hey, am I calling number 5?
Negative, Bubba. Negative.
Hey, Mayor, glad
Yeah.
you're back. Made it home safe.
Thank you.
I'm going to need some advice on how to get my wife to drive that far.
Yeah.
Slay, congrats.
Appreciate it, brother.
On the engagement there, buddy. That's big. Yeah, I'm going to get to which one real quick, but hey, Slay, you're going to have a hard time picking, your Nathaniel awards. Both of, you got Indianapolis and the Broncos, both got their head coaches fired.
Yep.
Tough one.
Yep.
I will say your offensive coordinator goes to Todd Downey. Your backup quarterback goes to Malik Nathaniel Willis. He's not ready. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Mm-hmm.
They threw him out there too soon. I would go with Dobbs. If you're not going to change the offense, just go with Dobbs and see what you got.
Yeah.
If you're going to continue to do the same crap, just put it with Dobbs.
Look at Bubba and Dixon riding with your boy.
Malik has already been put out there too early. You've seen that because of if you listen to the interview after the game with Buck asking the question, he's throwing up stats. No, this dude's already flustered. All right, he was put out there way too soon. All right, he needs to go back in the oven and cook for a little bit longer because it's rare right now. I'm just saying. Throw Dobbs out there. Who cares? He's a backup. You already lost everybody. What, you want Malik to have a torn ACL too? Might as well throw him to the list. But I'm going with Dobbs. I think it's a better chance for us to continue. And that dude, everybody's going to say, he don't know the playbook. That son of a gun knew the playbook the moment he looked at it because he got a photographic memory.
He does have photographic memory. That is true.
So let's, 1 point Team Dobbs.
All right. You hear that, Slato? Your boy Bubba ride with me.
I heard Bubba sneak on in there. Bubba, man, he been cooking too much this weekend or something. Too much grilling out there. The smoke getting it to him.
That's why I go Dobbs in a game that doesn't matter. Because you know what Malik is at this point.
Do you?
Yeah, go with Dobbs at this point. Go with Dobbs, see what you got, and then best guy goes against Jacksonville.
Okay, let me tell you this. If they put Dobbs out there with that Malik playbook, it don't matter who they put out there.
What kind of playbook do you want?
I want something more. I want some past the elementary ABCs. I want a shot glass playbook.
Somebody's holding the shot glass. You don't want remember the phonics back in the day? You don't want
you don't
want the phonics playbook?
No, nothing ABC ish. No, we need some real plays out there, man. Get some real plays out there.
615-737-1045. Before we go back to the phones, in all seriousness, Ron Slay has a really cool announcement to let you guys, the 3HL family, in on. Something that he's going to be doing this winter and spring.
That's right. Yeah, man. I've been given the opportunity to do a little SEC network work. So on Saturdays during college basketball, I'll be on SEC network in studio, bringing the games and bringing the action and bringing the energy to you. So there it is.
And bringing the insight as to what you're seeing.
That's right.
During the SEC network coverage all day on Saturday.
Yeah,
so,
you are exactly right. Thank you, Earl.
Slay Dog.
It's going down.
That is such a cool opportunity, man. And as your friend, coworker, colleague, family member, partner.
All the above. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I got the partner stash yet, but
man,
I'm so happy for you, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
It's been a big last week or so, man. Getting engaged.
It's been
now
going
you
down.
get SEC Network studio work.
It's going down, Earl.
What's next? Baby oil?
that's a March. For March Madness. That'll be the March Madness. I'm gonna come slide around on the set. right there on the
You're gonna have a plastic chair like at Grandma's house.
That's right. Just spinning around.
Remember
spinning around.
Grandma used to put the plastic cover on the couch because she didn't want it to get messed up.
Let it get sticky on you. Hot and sticky on your skin.
615-737-1045. You're just gonna slide right off the chair and hit Peter Burns right in the head.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, man, I can't wait.
Let's go to Ali in Nashville next up on 3HL. Ali, what's
Ballin'
up?
Ali.
What's up, guys? All right, first of all, before I make this comment, know that I am looking at it at a betting perspective. I have 3 feature tickets on the Titans winning the AFC South. So, with Micah Parsons coming up against the Nathaniel Dennis Daly guy, we need Malik Willis in case Tannehill can't make it Week 18 alive for the game against Jacksonville. That gives us the best chance to win the AFC South. So, put Joshua Dobbs out there. Play Joshua Dobbs on Thursday, and everybody knows before I get people coming after me because of the VFL stuff, I'm not a Vols guy. But put Joshua Dobbs out there. You ain't got nothing to lose. Go for it. Joshua Dobbs, and plus, we can make history. There's never been a quarterback that played for the Vols and played for the Titans, started a game for the Titans, ever in this town.
Yeah, that's true. You hear that, Slay Dog? Ballin' Ali went to Hillsboro, just like me. Burrows stick together with Burrows.
I think you set a message out for people to call in so they can agree with
you. Think I did?
I was blowing you out 2-0.
I
was running away with it, and here they are trying to save you.
That's like a 85 Cardinals blowout, 2-0.
Yeah,
it's like a World Cup soccer game.
Hey, that's a big spread.
On a good day.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. The final was good, all jokes aside. Final was good. 3-3.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You had all those NFL fans waiting for that game to end so they could watch it, so they all tuned in to watch the ending. They actually got a good soccer match.
We got to have somebody.
Hunk's always got something. He's just making Will Bowling drive around out there livid. Will Bowling just trying to enjoy like his cup of Herbal Grey tea or whatever. What do you call that stuff?
I don't know.
Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey, okay.
Yeah, Will Bowling with his sweater on.
Will should have been happy. Easton just threw up a ton of dad jokes. Like, he just straight was right in Will's wheelhouse.
He probably did. Probably did.
Just inciting Will Bowling all the time with your anti-soccer takes.
I complimented the final. The final was good.
No, I complimented the final.
Okay, I agreed with your compliment of the final. There
if I ain't over there in Europe, I ain't on it.
All right, let's go X in Antioch. X, what's up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What up, dude?
All right, so back to y'all question. Honestly, Thursday you start Dobbs just because we ain't got nothing to lose, and I mean, you got to see what he got because I like Malik, and I feel like Malik going to be the future. But right now, he's a Nathaniel. And, I mean, you know, he's a rookie, but he's a Nathaniel. And then, two, I was going to call about these tickets, but last time I almost got kicked out the house. So where y'all going to be at the next time so I can just come get my tickets in person? Because I can't. It's too cold to be getting kicked out. I'm going to be like Malik next year.
X, that's a great question. Where are we going to be, huh? Next week.
Oh, we're finishing the season off in Franklin.
Oh.
Hey.
Cool Springs.
Cool Springs and Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay. All right, look, I got y'all if I ain't got kicked out yet.
All right, X, see ya. I believe the score is now 3-2
Yeah.
Dobbs.
No, he said Malik.
He said Dobbs.
He said Malik.
He said he likes Malik, but right now he's a Nathaniel, so let's see what Dobbs got.
Is that what he said?
That is what he said.
How dare you, X?
Kirby testified.
So did.
He sure did. Yeah, got nothing to lose.
X, you gonna listen? I'm not a fortune teller, but I think you're gonna miss out on them tickets.
Here's what's going. Like, Slade's keeping receipts.
Yeah, if you would have picked Malik, maybe you had a chance to win the tickets at the next Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, now,
I'm
not
dude.
sure. I'm not.
Come on, man.
Not sure. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out for you.
Listen,
brother.
man, you're gonna make everybody question the validity of Eggy Bop's box.
Yeah, this is very true. What's in the box, Eggy Bop?
Let's go, Josh at Clarksville next up.
Come on, man. Somebody got to ride with
from
me.
the Queen City. Josh, what's up?
Hey, sorry, Slay, I'm not riding with you on this one. You made a comment earlier about you want to see Malik make a connection. Well, the last interception he threw, the dude that caught it couldn't have been more wide open if he was playing for the Titans. He double clutched the dang ball as he was running down the field, almost dropped it. He was so wide open. He threw it right at him. One, two.
One.
Dobbs, I've at least seen him throw the ball down the field. So I go with Dobbs.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Y'all smoking me now.
Clarksville weighing in.
Was it 4-2?
He said the defender could have been more wide open.
Throw it right to him. Golly, man.
4-2.
Is anybody out there for me?
Slay, it's starting to look like the Titans in the second half.
No, it's got to be. No, listen.
Other teams come back and scored a bunch. You haven't scored any.
No, it's got to be somebody out there. I need to check the phone lines.
Cheeseburger in Springfield.
Oh, that's my boy. Here we go.
Cheeseburger.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today?
Man, save me, Cheeseburger, please.
Hey, just so you know, Cheeseburger, Ron Slay is going to write an original song that he's going to deliver as scoreboard on Friday.
Right. Yep.
All right. Hey, Ron Slay, I'm gonna save you because guess what, Ron Slay? I'm gonna ride with you. I want to see Malik Willis start on Thursday.
Yes.
Let him develop some more. Come on, guys, give Malik a break, man.
Yes.
He's even though he's a rookie, look at Kenny Pickett with the Steelers. Look what he's been doing. So come on, let's give Malik Willis some more chances. He's a rookie, and also I want to say, go Noles for Thursday, baby. Let's go Noles. And Ron Slay, how about this? If the Noles win Thursday against the Sooners, you got to wear a Florida State jersey for a whole week.
I'm
and
not a Sooner fan, though.
Let's get this Titans fan base. Let's get this crowd pumped, baby. Let's go Titans. And guess what? Week 18, we're gonna start Josh Dobbs, and we're gonna get in the playoffs, baby. Tighten up. Let's go, baby. Car ain't got no roof.
I love it, man. This is like, but how did was that a swap out? Cheeseburger picked Malik,
No, he went with you. He said Malik in this game, Josh Dobbs against Jacksonville.
Yeah, but how did I get put in the Florida State jersey?
I don't know.
Like, I'm not no Sooners fan.
I drove through the entire state of Oklahoma yesterday. The entire state.
Yeah, you're the one that had to wear it. You're the one pulling for Oklahoma.
I'm not pulling for Oklahoma. I was pulling to get through Oklahoma. Man, there wasn't a lot.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
with
listen,
Cheeseburger.
there wasn't a lot going on in that place.
If you bring me an old throwback Dion, I'll wear it.
Oh, the Deuce?
Yeah. I'll put that up in my closet.
615-737-1045. We need to take a break. When we come back, boy, it's been a wild show today.
Why would we take a break? Punk said we got 55 more minutes.
We got one more segment. And we're going to give away tickets here in the next segment. But right now, if you're listening and have the ability to call, maybe you're on hold. I don't know. If you are, you're going to get dumped off before we do this.
Party going to be over.
To be caller number 5.
Yeah,
I thought
here it is.
I thought you were saying, what do you do if you
see?
How do you say? What is it?
No, not 50. No, we
No,
are.
something- what do
I
you
mean, the
say to
show
the
ends
ocean?
at 5:55.
How do you
But
say?
no,
How do you say hello to the ocean?
Wave.
That's what
That's
Hunk
an
was
Eastern
doing.
joke. Joke. See, if Babs was here, this would have already been done.
So would have.
Be caller number 5 now to win 2 tickets to see your Tennessee Titans host the Dallas Cowboys this Thursday at Nissan Stadium. Plus, 2 VIP tailgate tickets to join Ron Slay at the Bridge Building thanks to Bullseye Event Group, 615-737-1045.
I'm calling now.
The Titans host the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday.
94.5 The Zone, powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. Check out those guys there. Proud to welcome them to the 3HL family.
It's hot, then it's cold.
Brent Doherty and Ron Slay, like the McDLT.
That's right. They can make her just right for you, though.
You don't even know what the big DLT is. We've had this conversation.
I know. I never knew.
You know now, though. You keep the cold side cold and the hot side hot.
That threw me for one.
That was engineering.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Want to thank our friends at Miller Lite also for always being involved with 3HL at Buffalo Wild Wings,
That's
especially the Ron Slay Miller Lite Wash Away Toast.
Sure enough.
All right, Shaft.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Sure Mickey used to call Major Wingate show enough.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, we've had a good time.
Yes,
Slay
ma'am.
made a couple of announcements. Number one, he's getting engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Or not
no,
getting.
I'm already, yeah.
That would be a hell of an announcement. Sorry, Chris.
Party over.
When Slay gets home, he's going to ask you to marry him. That would be something.
Yeah.
That would have ruined a few things.
Honestly, if Slay's learned this, that's the kind of crap I would say on the radio without thinking.
Yep. And I'll roll
Don't
with
tell
it.
me something.
Yeah, I would roll with it, though.
You would. And Ron Slay will be doing some SEC network work.
In studio work.
In studio
That's
during
right.
college basketball season. So you will be flying to Charlotte.
Yeah, me and Pat Bradley are going to be teaming up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
I like Pat Bradley. A shooter and a post guy.
He looks like a stockbroker, though.
He does.
Like, he's got those real expensive suits.
Yeah, he does.
So that means you got to step your game up, Slay.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you ought to see me.
Hey,
Street, John Street, what's up, baby?
Are we going to? Yeah, John Street's a great dude. Everybody knows John Street.
They
It's funny.
do.
Like, Slay just randomly like, hey, man, you got John Street's number? I'm like, yeah, here.
Man, Street taking care of me, man.
Hunk, do you want to do the winner now, or do we want to go back to the phones?
Let's go back to the phones. I have the winner, but we'll wait for just a few more seconds, just in case.
On the phone.
Oh,
Okay.
all right then.
I got to give a shout out to Paul,
Smiley
too, and I'm
J
over there in
said-
Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Smiley J said we don't have anybody on the phone, so we're
Don't nobody want it.
we're back here.
Nobody wants the ticket?
No, we've already given the tickets away on the phone. Now this is the tickets for here at B-Dubs that we're giving away.
Oh, you gonna do that now?
Yeah, I've got that ready to go if you guys are ready. All right, we give it away.
Hey, man, I'm working on 5 total hours sleep the last 2
My
nights.
dog's
I'm ready for anything.
So you're good?
Cruise
Okay.
control.
All right, our winner for today that's going to be heading to Nissan Stadium to see
Wait,
the
Hunk, real quick. If you're watching Zone TV, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Boom, smack dead.
Right there. Thank
Salute
you.
to my guys. Vols, I see you, baby. Thank you. They just come through, drop it off for us like that. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
If you're watching Zone TV,
Go
you
on.
know what's up. All right, go ahead, Hunk.
Our winner for today here at B-Dubs.
Wait a minute, Hunk.
What?
Hey, just keep on
If
waiting.
you watch Zone
Keep
TV,
waiting a
what
minute.
else is about to happen?
Wait a
Hunk's,
minute.
Hunk's wearing a Tennessee shirt today. How do we feel about that?
Listen.
I just had to explain the whole thing to Kelly while Slay was sitting there just shaking his head the entire time.
Yeah, Kelly with Buffalo Wild Wings, that big Georgia guy, and he's trying to figure out because he's seen you wear Auburn gear in here.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, what are
See,
you
even
doing?
Kirby sees it now. He's like, what?
Yeah,
All right.
Nobody knows.
Hunk.
We good?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Yeah.
All right, our winner.
Hey, Hunk, wait a
What?
What? I suddenly feel like it's an Abbott and Costello adventure going on
Similar.
right now.
It's almost there.
Matt Lentz. Matt Lentz. You're our winner. Just going to get it out before he says anything again.
Matt Lentz.
Matt Lentz.
I know Matt didn't leave.
Wasn't Matt Lentz involved in something in A Few Good Men?
Well, he should have been. Go to the next name, huh?
No, he's got to be
Okay,
here.
my
You got a
bad.
phone number, don't you?
Got phone
What-
number, email address.
Did he put
Also-
a name on there, Ekebop?
Why has
mean,
Ekebop
the-
been so quiet today?
Man, Ekebop is out here in stealth mode.
All right, coming up tomorrow, in all his Adidas gear over there.
Yeah. He's moving in and out of the table.
Ekebop signed an NIL deal. We weren't looking.
Yeah, we didn't know. Over the holidays.
It's a radio collective in Nashville.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't in on that.
Coming up tomorrow, Coach Mack.
Yes. Mac talk. We need some Mac.
I need to try to figure out what this game is going to be on Thursday, man.
Mac will tell you.
Because it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, see, and guess what Coach Mac going to say? Mayor, you know, every game means something.
Yes, and that's see, I'm conflicted, Slay, and I know
Mhm.
you are too.
I'm most
Because
definitely.
the competitive nature of us is like go win,
Yep.
win the day. That's all you can control. Win
That's
the
right.
day.
Get
But
more-
if you look at the big picture though, I don't want Big Jev out there spraining his other ankle.
Or the King out there either.
Right. This is where the conflict lies.
Yep.
So we'll talk through this in the next couple of days. Todd Furman will join us. We'll get through some of these point spreads. I think Dallas a 9.5-point favorite.
Bowl games coming up.
Yeah, by the way, Tennessee Clemson, we were talking about that earlier. Tennessee it got up to 7-point underdog. Now it's 4.5.
Really? Interesting.
Also, Mike Keith coming up tomorrow in studio.
Oh, the VOT.
Yeah.
The VOT always positive. He has some good things for us to put things in perspective about a game.
You can always watch the shows on TV live on YouTube, which is a great place to do it. By the way, if you're in the YouTube feed, which we appreciate you hitting the like button.
Most definitely.
Also, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Where can you watch the Baby Hunk Titans tomorrow night?
You can watch them at 9 o'clock on all our social media feeds. So Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all of those places at 9 o'clock.
On all of them.
That's right.
Can't miss them.
In my Malik Willis offense that apparently is way better than the offense that they really do run.
What did we learn today? So
I learned, man, I'm so happy to have you back.
I learned that I'm so glad to be back.
Okay, there you go.
I ran into
That's an Al fist bump. That's a radio fist bump.
It's a mic bump.
I ran into a guy outside. He was like, man, I can't believe you're here. Driving from Phoenix the last 2 days. I'm like, well, I didn't drive, I rode, but yeah.
Hey, but it take a different kind of
I said,
human to ride.
What am I going to do? I said, Slay said the same thing because Slay knows the grind being, you were a truck driver at one point.
Yep.
You've done a lot of things in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, what am I going to do? Sit at home or come hang out with my guy Slay? Ain't no decision.
That was easy.
Ain't no decision.
That was an easy decision right there.
All right, coming up next, Hunk.
Mac Talk. Coach Mac's going to let
guy.
us know what's going to happen and where you can give him a call and talk to about the game against Dallas on Thursday night.
Again, our thanks to the fine people at Miller Lite, Buffalo Wild Wings, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, and all the family of sponsors here on 3HL.
And friends that came out, man, we love ya.
Later. Good night. God bless.